What's going on, YouTube? This is What Would Josh Do? And UPS just showed up at my door and I was freaking out, man. I got two packages. This is the 32 gig NVIDIA Shield Tablet LTE. We are going to be unboxing that later, but definitely am prioritizing this package right here, which I'll give you a little hint is the upgraded this. So that should be pretty much a an indicator. Let's tear this open. Let's do this. Just get this out of there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. I'm going to use my Note 3 here and take a little Instagram photo of this. All right, let's go ahead and post that. And wait, there we go. Instagram.com/wwjoshdew, or just search Instagram for wwjoshdew, and boom, there's my profile. Follow me, please. This is too good. This is too good. Okay, let's just look at the back here. You've got a 5.7 inch quad HD Super AMOLED display, 5.7 inches. You've got an enhanced S Pen that's supposed to be better than the Note 3's S Pen. And I'm someone that really hasn't used the S Pen very much, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to. Fast charging, so it's supposed to charge up very fast, very quickly. You've got a wide angle selfie mode for optic image stabilization. So 4K with optic image stabilization. You've got a 16 megapixel rear facing camera versus 13. You've got a 3.7 front facing camera versus 2 megapixel. Now, a lot of my second channel videos, youtube.com/wwjoshdew, I post the videos from the front facing camera, and this 2 megapixel is 1080p and it looks really good. So I'm definitely excited to be shooting some front facing videos in 3.7 megapixels. Comes with Android, comes with all that. Let's go ahead and put that to the side and focus on this right here. Let's see what is in this box. Let me zoom in too so you can get a good shot of that. That is awesome. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is awesome. Important. By purchasing or opening this package, activating, you're using T-Mobile, you agree. Okay, where is my knife at? All right, let's do this. Let's cut the slits here. I ordered this from T-Mobile.com. Oh yeah. For those of you that think I might get this stuff for free or something, look at this. I posted this on my Instagram. I paid $841 after shipping, taxes, the cost of the phone, and everything. So I spent a good penny on this phone. This phone I paid $760 for. On my Note 3 unboxing, I showed the receipt at the beginning. I got the Note 2 the day that came out, and I spent like $706 on that. The receipts on that, I do not get these for free. I have to save up for these phones and buy these phones out of my own pocket. That's the only reason I show you that. So, let's get this open. I want this in my hands. Whoop, I just tore the box a little bit. My bad. Oh well, it's just the sides. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. So, in here, we're going to open it this way. We've got our Note 4. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I got my SIM card. My HTC One M8, which is the phone I have my T-Mobile service on right now, uses a nano SIM. So I am going to have to put that SIM card in there because this is micro. So sadly, my HTC One M8 Google Play Edition that I got from the Google Play Store will not have T-Mobile on it for a while. You have a welcome guide. I do plan on getting the Nexus 6 when that comes out, so I will have my AT&T. Right now, I only have AT&T and T-Mobile. I finally canceled my Sprint after almost 11 years of service with them. I got rid of Sprint. I'm done with Sprint. And then Verizon, I was just testing that out. AT&T gave better reception and everything in this area, so right now I just have AT&T for the reliable 4G LTE when I'm traveling and stuff, and then I have T-Mobile for their super fast unlimited 4G LTE. The charger here is rated at 5 volts and 2 amps. So if you're someone that's curious about that kind of stuff, there you go. There's the information on that. You've got some S Pen. Like if your S Pen gets worn out and you want to replace the little pins on it, this is how you'll do that. You've got different size for people with different size ear holes. which is weird. Did it not come with earphones, or am I missing that? Dude, oh, here they go. I was just totally missing those. Little earbuds already on there, so the medium size, and then you have the small and the large. So there, that's it. Let's take a look at this battery real quick to see what kind of milliamp hours it is, stuff like that. So let's open this up if I can. I don't even want to. I'm too. Damn it! This is taking forever. Okay, 20. Where is it? Did I miss it? I'm missing it. It's somewhere on here. Where are you? Oh, it's in little bitty text right there. 30, if that'll focus, 3220 is the milliamp hours. So, to put that into perspective, the battery in the Note 3, and this is also a very beautiful thing about the Note 4, is I have like 7 batteries total. I have 3 Anker batteries, 3200 milliamp hours for the Note 3, and I have a charger that I put my batteries in, and it takes like 4 to 5 hours to fully charge up the battery. So I don't even use the charger anymore. I don't. When this battery gets 15-20%, I just go ahead and pull the battery out, put the fully charged battery on, put the dead battery on the charger. I don't worry about chargers anymore. I probably won't even open this. This will probably go back in the box. And I'll buy some batteries. Zero Limit and Anker are 2 very good companies. They both make extended batteries and slim batteries like this, and a little charger you can buy. So you can see the differences in the battery. This is 3200. This is 3220. That's really slim. Like, it's huge. It's way different than this battery. I know this is not the stock battery, but this is the same size as the stock battery. So let's do this. Let's take all this off here. Let's take all this off. Look at that. Look at that. I'll zoom out just a little bit. Let's get the Note 4. This is a Dimple, D-I-M-P-L-E. It's a little like Indiegogo or Kickstarter thing. It's just 4 NFC buttons, so please ignore that. In fact, let's just go ahead and take it off now. See, just a little sticky thing, NFC buttons. It got kind of dirty. Oh well. There we go. There's the Note 3 and the Note 4. That is awesome. Look at that. Look at that. That deserves another picture, but I don't have another phone in my pocket right now to take another picture. That's awesome. Feels really light, so let's take this back off here. And let's put the battery in. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Alright, so we have a micro SD card slot. I have a 128 that I currently have in my LG G3. I'm going to take that out. I did an unboxing of this 128 gig micro SD card. It will work in this thing. I promise you it will. You'll have 128 gigs of storage and 32 gigs of internal. And then there's your SIM card that you'll put your, whether you got the AT&T, the Sprint, the T-Mobile, whatever you got, it'll take a SIM card and you'll put it in there. And then you can buy a back that will give you wireless charging if you want to. And then you have your little S Pen here, but we're going to go ahead and put this battery in. I am super freaking excited. So there we go. There's the back. Let's go ahead and clean this table off just a little bit and get all this stuff out of here. All right. So speaker back here, of course, and your 16 megapixel Boss camera. It does have some little film on it. So if you buy this, you might want to take that off, or your pictures might turn out a little bit blurry. So again, that is a little like screen protector type thing that you can peel off. I know it's there. I'm not worried about it at the moment. In fact, I think I'll wait till I get a case to go ahead and, get that off there. And I can tell you I do have some cases coming for this thing from some very big companies. So stay tuned for many more Note 4 videos and cases, accessories, batteries, extended batteries, all kinds of different things. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that button. It's like right there. And you'll get notified every time I post a new video on the Galaxy S4. I definitely have every intention in the world of doing a video saying, is it worth it? If you have the Note 3, to go ahead and get the Note 4. Is it worth it? We have to use the device first before we find out. As you can see, the sides are totally different. You've got like this aluminum side here with some more little protective film on it. Again, I think I'm going to wait till I get some cases before I remove all that, because I like to keep my phones fresh and clean. And yeah, so your power button, your IR blaster for controlling your TV, which is very useful if you're sitting on the couch, if your daughter's or your baby or your dog or your cat or somebody's sleeping in your lap and you don't want to wake them up. It's absolutely beautiful. You should just pull your phone out of your pocket, you turn the volume down on your TV or whatever, and you don't have to get up. Of course, your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, a little noise canceling microphone. You've got, looks like 2 microphones right here on the bottom. So that could be like really good sound, hopefully. You've got your micro USB cable. You've got your S Pen, which I'm definitely curious to see the differences between these 2 S Pens. So there you have it. The S Pen on the right, the darker button, is for the Note 4. Not very much in can't talk at the moment. I'm too excited. Not very much changes. Oh, there's like this kind of like rivety like texture stuff on here, but this one's smooth. And then your black button. Now, let's see if I can mix these up and put this one in here. You can tell you put the wrong one in there because it sticks out just a little bit there. And then this one goes in there like this. And then that one's nice and flush. And then you can go ahead and take it and do it the other way, or you should be able to. Nice. So let's go ahead and turn this on. Let's do this. There's the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. T-Mobile. Dude, I was at the Sprint checkout screen. I was going to buy the Sprint Note 4 because it was a little bit cheaper, but then there was this $6 upgrade fee on a device I'm spending $720 on. So, and they wouldn't waive the fee, so I was like, you know what? I'll just go to T-Mobile. And I'm glad I did, because I love T-Mobile. I'm sticking with T-Mobile probably indefinitely. I've used 50, 60, 70 gigs in 1 month, and I've posted proof of that on my Instagram. I am a heavy data user, and I get unlimited 4G LTE with no throttling with T-Mobile. And I don't have Sprint service anymore, so I canceled it. I'm done with Sprint. So this is why I got the T-Mobile version. Power off, put your SIM card in. We will do that later. I've got to go ahead and, get that new SIM card activated. So did you know you can make phone calls over Wi-Fi? So we'll skip that for now. We'll do that later. Actually, let's skip a lot of these things because I definitely am gonna, tomorrow I should be back with a first impressions video, just, going over things. I'm gonna go ahead and get through all this as quick as possible so I can show you the device. Allow apps to exterminate, GPS, no, first name, next. I want to get through this. The battery percentage is there automatically. Samsung account, skip. Galaxy Note 4, finish. There we go. Please insert a SIM card to continue because we did not log into Wi-Fi. So there you have it. You can sort this by alphabetical, so it's not in the old way where your apps were at the end of your screen and they weren't in any kind of order and you had to sort it by alphabetical and yeah. So right away, it does feel the interface feels very similar to the Note 3. That's to be expected. It's TouchWiz. Not a bad thing necessarily. Let's see how TouchWiz is doing without logging into our account, without updating any apps, without doing anything. Let's see what kind of RAM we're messing with here. We need to hold down this button. Maybe, no. Hey, that is a recent apps button too, if you see that right there. That is your recent apps button, which is going to take me a little bit to get used to because, as you can see, the menu key has been replaced by the recent key. You can long press it to get to a menu in that app, but most apps are updated to let you know to have a menu button on the screen. They did it a long time ago with ICS, and so let's go to Task Manager here, and you can see how much RAM is being used up, and there we go. Right out of the box, we see that we have 1.28 being used by TouchWiz out of 2.72. Another really big reason why I got the T-Mobile version, and I was going to get the Sprint version, is because the Sprint and T-Mobile are the only 2 carriers out of the 4 major ones that don't lock down bootloaders. So I should be able to hook this up to my computer, run CF Auto Root, and root this thing today. If not today, very, very soon. Chainfire is very quick with his CF auto root methods. Or you can just ode in Twerp Recovery if Twerp Recovery becomes available and flash Super SU in your custom recovery, and then you're rooted. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this thing comes with. If you want the grid, you can go ahead and do a tab view, but I don't really like that. I much prefer the list view. So we're going to go down to About Device, and we're going to see what all is on this thing. So this is the SM910 or 10T. If you have Sprint, that will say like a P or something. It just depends on your carrier what that last letter is. It does come with Android 444. There's the baseband, and let me turn this down a little bit. There you go, you read that just a little bit better there. And there's the build number. That dirty, dirty Knox. That's a bad boy. We are tripping Knox. With my Note 3, I was very scared about tripping Knox. Knox is just a way to tell, hey, tell Samsung, hey, you rooted your device. You can never go back and reset that. Once you root it, you're done. It's over. You pretty much, you just stay rooted the rest of your device's life, which is how all of my devices stay. So I will be tripping Knox today or tomorrow, very, very soon, and making a video on how to root this bad boy. So if you want to see more videos in the Note 4, you need to subscribe. There will be many more videos of this sucker. So that's about all I can show you at the moment. If there's anything you would love to see, just let me know in the comments. Leave a comment below letting me know what you would love to see about this device, and I'll do my best to make it happen. We'll see how good the sound quality is. We're going to do some camera tests in 4K with the optic image stabilization and that 16 megapixel back camera, the 3.7 megapixel front camera. We're going to be doing a ton of testing on this device and rooting it, installing some. We're going to install CyanogenMod on this thing when it becomes available because, you know, some people like to do that. If you're someone that doesn't like to do that, fine. You know, whatever. But I do. Hold down this to get to your Google Now. Hold this to get to your settings. So, like, if you open up something here such as, we will open up Google Drive, for example. Well, actually, we can't do that. Let's open up the web browser here. And if you hold this down, there's your menu right there. So, let's do that one more time. Hold this down. Hold this down. Hold this down. There's your menu right there. So that's your menu button. Just tap it for your recent apps. This is your home button. Just hold it down for that. Oh, and also if your S voice keeps getting triggered by double tapping, you can go ahead and go in here and accept this agreement right here. Agree. Next. Don't allow. Next. Start. And then go to the settings. And then you can do the open the home key. If you unpress that, your phone will go home quicker because it won't be waiting for a double tap to take you to S Voice anymore. It's done. You actually have to go to that app and actually choose it. Do not show again. Okay. And here's the recent apps, the way it's all set up now. It's like a card style view, and you can go ahead and clear them all out with one little button there. Okay, we're done. I'm not making this video any longer. If you enjoyed it, please give it a huge thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. Just take 2 seconds out of your day to click the like button below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you want to know what videos are coming out next. I will be posting screenshots of the battery life. I will be doing a review of this thing. There's going to be many more videos on the Note 4. There's going to be videos on the Nexus 6 if you want to see that. There's going to be that video on the 32 gig NVIDIA Shield Tablet LTE. Speed tests on it. I mean, we're going to try to get the Sony Xperia Z3. Dude, there's so many videos coming soon. And I'm telling you, don't subscribe. You're going to regret it. Now, I'm done talking. This is What Would Josh Do? And I'm out. There will be more Note videos coming very, very soon.